this is Mary Joy and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be talking about if I regret getting married at the age of 18. So yes, you heard me right. I got married when I was 18, and if you don't know, I got married to a Lithuanian guy. His name is Linas, and I'm now 20 years old. So I'm from Philippines. I'm Filipina, and I'm currently living here in Lithuania. So before I will start telling you directly the answer if I regret getting married at the age of 18, I want to talk first about behind the doors, the reason why I got married to a foreigner, not to a Filipino, and also what was the reason. So I grew up in the Philippines. It's in the mountain, guys. I grew up in the mountain, and my parents are farmers. And there are 13 of us. My mom gave birth to 13 children, and in that much of child, you cannot really focus on each of them, right? I mean, you cannot really give that much of attention. And so growing up, I don't get that much of attention from my parents since they are so busy and trying to make us all live. And so growing up, my life was nice. I have to say it was fun, even though back then there was no electricity in our place, there was no internet. But a good thing, the advantage of growing up with a lot of siblings is that you always have a playmate. So growing up, we would just read books and novels and those kind of things. But also there's also poverty. My parents can barely give us meat, and even, believe me or not, rice. We would struggle to get rice, so most of the time we would eat corn, grind corn, and we were gonna partner it with water and salt. I know so many Filipinos can relate about that food, and to be honest, that was one of my favorite. And I know life was so simple. Back in high school, I thought that guys are stupid, because I used to get bullied by guys and they would call me names like buffalo, like ugly, and even some would say like I will not gonna kiss that woman, like ew, you're so ugly, like you're so smelly, and those kind of stuff. And as a girl, like if a guy would bully you, it would really affect your self-esteem. And in high school, I distanced myself with people. I distanced most especially with guys. I feel like they're all jerk. So, but also I'm not so interested about Filipino guys. I don't know why, but I'm really into, my eyes is focused into foreigner. But as I mentioned in my video where I shared how I met my husband, um yeah, my neighbor called me the ugliest daughter of my parents, and my father told her that one day I will gonna marry a foreigner, and so it happened. And after that, also I also like looking at my parents, looking at our life, how we can barely get oil or just garlic, and like we barely even have money to buy those. So that makes me think like I don't want my children to grow up with that kind of life. I'm born poor, but I don't want my children to also experience such life. So that's when I started to really pursue be pursue contacting, or talking to foreigners. And it never stopped until I met my husband, Linas. I met him when I was 17, and he's a kind of guy that really makes me feel so comfort. Like, he's the type of guy that makes me feel beautiful. Even though I know I'm not that beautiful, but it makes me feel like I'm the most beautiful woman in the planet. And even my imperfections, he accept them. My past, he accept them. And who would not appreciate that kind of guy? My husband might not be rich. He also grew up with a very sad life, very difficult life. His relationship with his mom is amazing. So I don't regret getting married to Linas because he's the best. And I just hope that to all, especially to the young girls around there, I hope you guys will find your soulmate, you know, like I hope that um you will not be heartbroken by the wrong people. It's always better to spend your time with the right one. For me, I actually consider myself very lucky that I got married young because I don't have to go through heartbreaks, you know, heartaches, and being used by other guys or other people. I'm so lucky that Linas found me in my youth. And I actually feel so blessed that I don't have to waste my time with the wrong people. So that's I am very thankful. If there's anything I regretted about my life is that I don't dream big enough for myself. I just dream to get or to be married with foreigners and nothing else, and that's very wrong, guys. If you're a girl that dream also have the same dream, you should first focus to yourself, get a nice grades, be good in the school, be smart, learn things, learn skills, and discover your passion. Because I thought that getting married to a foreigner was everything. Like I thought that if I were gonna do that, then I will feel complete, then life will be perfect. But that is so unrealistic. Actually, that is a fallacy. You guys should always invest in yourself, and but it is also very important to choose the right guy, to choose the right person that you want to be with. Because think of it, like you go or you get married or you will enter a relationship, serious relationship. You should not think only yourself but also your children, your children's future. In my case, God is so good because he gave me this wonderful guy. Linus is the most sweet. Every time I think about all the things that he have done for me, I couldn't even thank him enough. So I hope you guys like this story. I know this is a very short video. So yeah, about the visa. I still cannot talk about my visa, guys, because in this pandemic everything makes slow. Pandemic makes everything slow. So my visa is still not that complete and I cannot really speak about it because I don't know what will happen. So I will only share how I get my visa here in Lithuania when my documents are all processed. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like the video, and if you do, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave like down below. So thank you guys. See how responsible my husband? Take my son outside to shop with him.
Is there already. Yeah. So we're going now, and the bad news that we did not go to sweet potato because we're tired. Oh no, not really tired, but we focused to get the avocado.